Very, low scoring game to start us off. And as this game loads in, it's looking like we'll have Cyclonic and Tyrion on the face-off. And I did not turn desktop audio back on. Gotta hear that great, clicking and skating sound. Cyclonic with it in the backfield. Passes it up to Moss. Misses the pass. Eastbotch behind his own net, kind of going back and forth. Passes it up to Umbreon. Umbreon to Tyrion. Tyrion unable to control the puck. Kim Jong-skill going the other way. Tries to pass it up. It's intercepted by Umbreon. Tyrion with the far snipe, said the kid. Definitely, being at this stage of probe. Great goalies, great passers. That's not going to go in. Eastbotch back on bottom boards. Passes it to Tyrion. Tyrion gets clicked by Moss. Tyrion gets it back and takes a quick shot. Said the kid is able to hold out. Cyclonic will recover the puck. And looking like he's going to pass it forward to Moss. Eastbotch gonna try and get it back to Tyrion. Does not quite do that though. Moss now with the puck. Passes it to Kim Jong-skill. A little bit of a chance, but that shot was blocked. Tyrion now going the other way. Oh, I keep thinking that's an I. It's Elspatch. It looks like an I in that font. Since everything else is capitalized but the thing. Elspatch going the other way. Kim Jong-skill stealing it. And Elspatch intercepting it. Cyclonic going forward. Kim Jong-skill with a slight amount of breakaway peels off. Looking for Mosser to dive in himself. Cyclonic. Kim Jong-skill with a quick shot. And Moss trying to center it. No one there, so Spitfire is able to collect. Spitfire up to Tyrion. Tyrion, a little bit of a breakaway, and just able to click it past the kid. It's 1-0 for the Snowmen. And by Snowmen, I mean chill. I always like to pick out colors for the scoreboards and for the series score. But it's always hard when their logos are the exact same colors. It's very, very tedious. Moss now the other way, trying to score, is not able to get past Tyrion. Tyrion taking it the other way. Moss able to get the pass from Cyclonic. Had a little bit of an opportunity there. Does not turn into anything. Tyrion now going the other way. Umbreon to Tyrion. Tyrion, another breakaway. Tries to pass it back to Elspatch, but that just misses and Umbreon collects. Umbreon with a little bit of a mistake. Kim Jong-skill has an opportunity. Spitfire stands his ground, has nowhere to shoot, and just gives it to the goalie. Moss now the other way. Going forward. Elspatch able to steal it from him. Has Tyrion if he can make to him. That passing lane closes up very, very quickly. And Kim Jong-skill gets a very nice snipe and ties the game up. Kim Jong-skill with a nice and skillful snipe able to tie this game up. Elspatch taking it forward, gets clicked by Moss. Moss now to Cyclonic. Cyclonic to Kim Jong-skill. Nice passing there. Does not result in anything though. Tyrion able to click it away. Cyclonic also able to click it away from Tyrion. Will put his team back on offense. Cyclonic trying to center it. Umbreon intercepts the pass and clears it away. Umbreon passing it up to Elspatch. Elspatch going forward. Just walks into Moss, and Moss able to create an opportunities for his team. 10 seconds left. Tyrion will have one more push. Decides not to take it. And almost own goals on Spitfire. Spitfire, that happened to me a few times. where you think you have it with your stick, you misclick. And stuff like that sometimes can go in. Fortunately for Spitfire, that does not end up going in. Tyrion will have the crown 1-1 at the end of the first. That one snipe going in for the Yetis, not the Yetis, the Snowmen, and another clicky in shot, spam shot for Tyrion for the chill. So, not as low scoring as I imagined, but, you know, still on pace for not the quickest of games. Getting a lot of passes off, 11 passes to 13 passes, equal in possession, equal in shot count. Definitely a great game to watch so far. Moss and Tyrion on the face-off. Moss clicking it away. Moss going forward. Takes a snipe, Spitfire in great position to save that. Very sharp angle on Spitfire. Maybe a little bit rattled, I don't know. Does not pass it out. Cyclonic and Elspatch. Cyclonic wins the face-off. Brings it back to Moss. Moss now going forward. Kim Jong-skill takes the puck off of a bounce pass. Kim Jong-skill looking to get inside. Decides to opt to go behind his own net. Almost gets to Moss. That was a really nice play. Sadly, Tyrion is able to intercept, taking a shot of himself. Almost looking like a bounce pass to Umbreon. Moss intercepts a pass, unable to control it. What am I kidding? He got to it. Tyrion also, yeah, I guess you could say did not control it. Umbreon passes it straight to Cyclonic. You'd almost think that's what he was doing. Tyrion going forward. Spinning. Passes it to Elspatch. And Sid the Kid with an amazing save. Not the most high quality of shots, but still Sid able to move left to right and make a nice one-timer save. Cyclonic in the backfield. Taking it up. Moss now going. Elspatch able to intercept the pass. Tyrion now going back the other way. Boost right past Cyclonic. Cyclonic making a big mistake, but Moss is there to bail him out. Moss able to intercept what would have been a goal. Kim Jong-skill now back the other way. Probably, maybe there was a little bit of a chance there. Does not end up resulting in anything. Elspatch going back the other way. A little bit of an errant pass. Gives it back to Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid now stepping out. Getting it to Cyclonic. No, he doesn't. Just a little bit behind him. Umbreon taking it up. Spinning forward. Gets it to Tyrion. Tyrion just boost pass. Nobody on him. That's not what you need in your defense in this game. You know, Umbreon had a clear pass to Tyrion, and Tyrion was able to just boost down on Sid, and that's an easy goal. 10 out of 10 every time. Tyrion now taking it, trying to extend his lead. Tries for a cheeky little shot. You know, Sid the Kid able to react to it in time. Moss now has a breakaway. Takes what looked to be a completely middle shot. And that, of course, does not go in. Kim Jong-skill tries to pass it to Moss. Instead, takes a shot on Spitfire. Tyrion now taking it back the other way. Tyrion going forward. Gives it to Umbreon. Umbreon had so much room, so much space. So did Tyrion. But the defense came back just in time, and Tyrion posted it. So it is still 2-1 with a minute remaining left in the second period. Moss intercepting a pass from Umbreon. Maybe has a little bit of a chance, a 3-on-2. Moss deciding to opt to go back defense, so it's now a 2-on-3. Cyclonic spinning around. Almost maybe could have had something there. They still are in their offensive zone. Cyclonic spinning, and a YOLO by Tyrion gives Tyrion a great chance. Moss able to come back, but it's not enough. Sid with the early shield flinches, and Tyrion able to just snipe it in. It is 3-2 for the chill. Moss now going the other way, trying to recover. Unable to do so. Cyclonic passing it back to Moss. A 3-on-2. Tries for another snipe. Spitfire won't let that one in. Spitfire gives it over to Elspatch. Elspatch gets clicked by Cyclonic. Cyclonic has Kim Jong's skill. Decides to boost backwards. Weird for only 15 seconds left in the second period. Moss going to Kim Jong's skill, and Kim Jong's skill just barely misses. That would have been in. Tyrion taking a shot of his own on his own post. But that's going to end the second period. It is 3-1 at the end of the second period. Tyrion still with the crown. I believe he had the crown at the end of the first period. 3 goals, you know, has a hat trick, all of his team's goals. And 72 points, just, you know, it seems like he's a bit of an outlier, you know. Everybody else has like 30, 40 points, and there's Tyrion with 72. Yeah, seems like a little bit of an outlier. Not gonna say anything. Lots of shots, not too many within the crease. You know, the defense has done a good job, except in a few instances. You know, I remember the one instance where Tyrion scored. He basically had the crease all to himself for a good like 5-10 seconds. We'll see what happens in the final 4 minutes of this series. Umbreon passes it back to Elspatch. Elspatch passes it to Tyrion. Tyrion has a little bit of a breakaway. Unable to do anything as the defense comes back. Cyclonic gets passed up. Cyclonic unable to do anything with that. Moss now going, has Cyclonic. Maybe a little bit of a gap on bottom. Probably could have sniped it. Umbreon taking a shot on his own net. Thankfully, it was off the post, so that does not go in. Cyclonic does not get that puck. Moss made a bit of a defensive error, but able to vape steal it right back. Moss going forward, has Kim Jong's skill, but does not have the passing lane as Elspatch is able to click it away from him. Moss going forward, still gets clicked again by Elspatch. Elspatch doing heavy work and is -1 in clicking. Go figure. Cyclonic going forward. Cyclonic. Will another snipe go in? Moss looking. Almost gets it to Kim Jong's skill. That might have been a really nice goal since Spitfire did not have boost. But the pass is intercepted. Kim Jong's skill now has Moss. Moss almost all alone in the center. Would have been a nice goal, but Tyrion blocks the shot. Tyrion gives it to Elspatch. Sid the Kid with a nice save, able to boost from side to side, saving that one from a 4-1 lead. But they're still down by 2 goals with 2 minutes remaining. They're going to need to do something. Moss able to get that steal, and that is something. It's now 3-2, close game, as Spitfire flinches on the snipe, and it goes in. I don't know why you would flinch there, but he does. Umbreon giving it to Elspatch. Elspatch to Tyrion. Tyrion skates past it as it's behind him. Tyrion gets YOLO'd by Kim Jong's skill, but Kim Jong's skill did not commit to it. Tyrion getting through the defense, able to click and Sid the Kid with a nice save. Umbreon has it. Tyrion has another opportunity. Yeah, I understand that he would shoot far post, but he didn't have the angle for it. If he was a little bit further out, he probably could have just saved any angle or any shot from that angle just by good positioning. That's why I was confused why he had it. And a 2-on-1. Sid the Kid with what a play. That is an amazing play as he just boosts with his shield. And after that amazing play, Kim Jong's skill comes out and scores. You know, that's leadership. That is leadership right there. You make an amazing play and more will follow. It is now 3-3 with a minute remaining. 3-3 as Umbreon tries for a shot, try to kill that momentum. But it's still 3-3. Umbreon now getting a little bit dangerous, YOLOing. It's a 3-on-2. And if Cyclonic committed to that, it might be a 4-3 game right now, but he doesn't. Tyrion has another breakaway. Somewhat. Moss was back. And almost an own goal by Cyclonic. We had almost an own goal by Tyrion earlier. And both teams playing with fire on their defense. Kim Jong's skill tries to pass it to Cyclonics. It's intercepted. Tyrion with another breakaway. Moss able to come back and stall enough. Tyrion with another shot. Doesn't even shoot it on net. I'm not sure what Sid the Kid's going to do. He's just going to, wait out. And it's looking like we're going to go into overtime. And Moss steals the crown away from Tyrion by 1 point. And probably a well-deserved crown as he has 2 assists and 1 goal. A point on all of the Snowmen's goals so far. That's something, It's always fun to see a comeback. It's always fun to see a comeback, and especially one where it's just great play after great play. I don't know who's going to win this overtime. I think the Yetis, or not the Yetis, the Snowmen have a slight advantage because of the fact that they had the momentum going in, but it's still anyone's game. And I think the Chill really need to snip this bud and not lose home team advantage. Let me just make sure time is set to 999, just like Herman's Cane. Plan. Oh, 999. And we'll get back to Tyrion taking it back. Kim Jong's skill intercepting it. Kim Jong's skill just passing it back to Sid the Kid very casually. Moss now going forward. Moss has Kim Jong's skill. Kim Jong's skill had the open net, but Tyrion with a great block able to save his team from losing. Moss now taking it forward. Moss passes it to Kim Jong's skill. Umbreon with a nice block shot. Tyrion now going the other way. Tyrion has space, has time. No, he doesn't, as Moss clicks it away from him. Cyclonic gets YOLO'd by Tyrion. Tyrion! I don't know what Sid the Kid was doing. He probably was panicking. I would too if my defense, was doing whatever they were doing. But Tyrion regaining the crown and scoring the game-winning goal, putting all 4 goals of his team up. And we'll see what this team does in the next game. CSV. Yeah, Sid the Kid and Spitfire, both doing all that they could. It's just Tyrion, able to, just steamroll everyone. I wonder if they're going to go west, just to take out all the EUs, but Moss, being the superstar of their team, being EU, I don't know. Maybe they'll go east, to, I think Umbreon's central, Sid the Kid's east, Kim Jong's skill, I don't remember where he is. Maybe they'll go even more east.